Hey there, fellow fans. Welcome to Fundamental World Cup Daily. Pakistan powered through and overcome the Dutch challenge.
Yeah. After yesterday's one-sided game, what do you feel about today's game?
Today's game was a little bit more interesting than yesterday's one-sided game. That much I will say.
They're
But
better Europeans.
that is like a dig on England, but I'm sure England will come good. But today's game, I think so. Dutch gave a very decent fight for the. They are back in the World Cup after two tournaments, and they did give a good fight. Initially, with the ball, they made inroads. They took away the Pakistan openers cheaply. They got Babar cheaply, and it took Rizwan's and
Very gutsy decision to win in the toss and put in Pakistan on to bat.
yes, and that was like a challenge. They wanted to chase it down. I think so. Minos loving a chase is a thing now.
Yeah.
With Afghanistan setting the trend for it.
And also, it's generation of T20, so anything is possible nowadays.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
Yeah, but the 50-over game proved to be a little too challenging for the Dutch.
Yeah.
But what do you see in terms of like the batting? Rizwan and Saud Shakeel had to come to bail Pakistan out.
Top order failed miserably, and the way Babar Azam brought out, it was he was in a laughing stock.
That is like a bold call to make. I wouldn't say laughing stock, but I think so. There is one particular weakness that every team is figuring out with Babar is getting the ball into him.
But the fielder was rightfully placed there,
yeah.
and he fell for the trap. Being a world number one batsman, and if you're falling for a trap against a minnow spinner, then
that is a very harsh take, I would say. But nevertheless, it was poor from his side.
Yeah.
I think so. Pakistan's bowling performed much better than their batting. What do you think of their bowling? Initially, I think so. Hassan Ali bowled really well for me.
Yeah, and then Harris Roth came back, and whenever captain needs wicket, he goes to Harris Roth. He gets
that
the
pace.
wickets.
That pace gives edge over, especially
Yeah.
these minnow teams where they have not played consistently.
140s, 150s, all those things, whistling through their ears. It's very difficult for them.
Yeah, so the little chin music and all was given to them.
Yes.
And so that made it very difficult for Netherlands. But in terms of Netherlands, there was one shining bright light for them. Actually, a couple of shining bright lights. One being Vikramjit, but the brighter light was
Bas de Leede. 4 wickets and 60 runs.
On his World Cup debut. I think so that's a better World Cup debut than yesterday's World Cup debut of Rachit Ravindra.
Every day it's getting better and better.
Better and better.
We never know what will happen tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow maybe there might be somebody from Afghanistan or Bangladesh.
Or Bangladesh,
Tanzid or Shanto.
Yeah.
So somebody like that. Let's hope many stars are born in this particular World Cup. In terms of Pak's bowling, do you think the spinners lack? For me, the spinners lack bite. On a little bit more favorable conditions for the spinners, I think so. They should have done a little bit more better.
Means they were not landing their balls in accurate areas.
Shadab was bowling it way too short.
And the wicket he got of Vikramjit, that was also
short ball.
Short ball. So
I think
he
so.
was lucky.
Vikramjit couldn't just time it.
If it was some other batsman like Ben Stokes or someone else, it would have been out of the park.
Yeah. In terms of Pak's batting, their lower middle order bailed them out this time. In terms of
nowadays in cricket, we are seeing this a time and again that lower middle order
wags a lot. The tail wags a lot nowadays for everybody.
Yeah.
It is also a concerning thing for them because the super informed Fakar and Imam finally seem to have lost that magic touch.
Yeah.
Is it a sign of worry for Pakistan going ahead?
Definitely. It's a sign of worry because they're not performing since the Asia Cup. They have tried Asad Shafiq as well. But I will tell that Pakistan will go with them. They will means give them confidence for next 2-3 days, 2-3 games. They will come good.
Okay. In terms of bowling, Harris Roth impressed me. Hassan Ali impressed me. But is there anybody else who you thought was? For me, Shaheen was not that impressive.
Shaheen without swing is nothing. He cannot get wickets without swing. That's what I feel. That's a strong statement, but that's what I feel.
In terms of Dutch, what do they have to look forward going to this tournament?
They don't have a proper death bowler.
Yes, I think so, because having Pakistan 6 down for 180 odd, They let them go on to score 280 odd runs.
The problem with Minnows is they get 2 to 3 wickets, but they're
There's
not
nobody to finish the game.
Yeah, they're unable to build momentum and win 50 over game.
Because if the momentum actually came with Bas de Leede picking 2 wickets in one particular over. He was on a hat trick.
Yeah, then Shadab and Nawaz bailed them out.
And towards the end, even Roff
smoking Colin Ackerman to a couple of sixes.
Yeah, and they had to bowl Ackerman in the penultimate over.
Yeah.
So that shows that their bowling lacks a little bit.
Were you surprised with Saud Shakeel, man of the match? This means
actually, for me, it is player of the match. I would say I would happily give to Bas de Leede against a Pakistan bowling attack, which is much superior than let's say Dutch this thing. He has taken 4 wickets also, and it's his debut.
What else can he do?
What else can a guy do? I mean, and he ran out of opponents. I agree. He just missed a straight ball and got out. But other than that, he played runner ball game. He was brilliant. He was like
who was there in the commentary panel needs to be sacked for this.
I don't understand.
One simple decision they cannot do.
No, is there an unwritten rule that a man of the match has to, or is there a written rule? I don't know. Is there a written rule that it has to go to a player from the winning team?
Even I feel even Saud Shakeel would have been he would
surprised
have that he got that man of the match.
Yes, it was not a match-winning innings of any proportion.
Yeah, it was an aggressive innings, but it was not a match-winning innings.
Yeah, but neither was Bas de Leede, but Bas de Leede was much more impressive, is what we are trying to say.
Complete innings.
Going forward, I hope Dutch put up a better fight with the bat. With the ball also, I hope they can find a death bowler somewhere where...
Now they have problems of Van Beek getting...
Van Beek looked to have a knee injury. Fingers crossed that... because you don't want a player to miss out after the very first game.
Yeah.
Because he also seemed to be like a very good batsman. He was stalking a few. So that is also something exciting to watch for.
Was Van Meetram very courageous for you?
Yes, there's something called as Dutch courage. It's always like something which I've heard or read. Finally, I saw Dutch courage. Number 11 batsman standing up to Harris Roff and bullying him. that is like next level courage. I don't know where he gets that courage from. Hats off to him. But he seemed to enjoy himself, which is nice to see.
Yeah, next up for them is against New Zealand, which will be a very
tough game with Lockie coming back.
Yeah, and New Zealand riding their momentum. So
possibly Kane Williamson also back into the attack. Saudi might be back.
Against England, they made the game one-sided. So you can imagine what will happen against Netherlands.
And tomorrow's games, we have a double-header tomorrow.
Yeah.
With Bangladesh taking on Afghanistan at Dharamshala. 2 predominantly spin-friendly teams.
Playing in a pacer-friendly conditions.
So that is going to be fun to watch.
And a small stadium also. So we can expect a lot of sixers and balls going out of the park and going into the hills, valleys.
Yes. In terms of Sri Lanka, who are you looking forward to tomorrow?
In terms of Sri Lanka, obviously, Kusal Mendes. He looked impressive, 150 odd runs in warm-up game. So I am looking forward to him. And also resurgence of Tichana, who got
He's back into the squad. And I am looking forward to Patirana. Let us see if the conditions favor him and he is able to extract something from the pitch. In terms of Afghanistan?
In terms of Afghanistan, I want to see Ramanullah Gurbaz, how he paces his innings. He failed to impress in the Asia Cup. Yeah.
Hopefully he does better this time around. The second game being South Africa versus
Sri Lanka,
which is going to be again very interesting game.
It's going to be in Delhi, and it's going to be low and slow conditions. So and South Africa has beaten Sri Lanka since every match since 1992.
I think so. We mixed up Sri Lanka and this thing. Sorry, we should have been talking about Bangladesh. So we'll get to Bangladesh now.
Yeah.
Bangladesh, who are you looking forward to? In terms of batsmen, for me, you had an opener that you're looking forward to?
That Tanzid, he impressed me a lot. And also your favorite, Shanto.
Shanto was really good. It was a revelation.
And one more guy, Tawhid Ridoy. He also was impressive.
Dynamic fielder as well. And can give a couple of overs with the ball.
Yeah.
And
also, we are forgetting about that Mahmudullah. He's coming back. So
he's back in the squad. Bangla fans seems to be happy that finally Mohammedullah is also included in the squad. It is going to be exciting to see. In terms of now coming to South Africa versus Sri Lanka at Delhi, maybe the conditions favor Sri Lanka a little bit more, but Sri Lanka have never beaten South Africa at the World Cup.
Records have gone to South African side. So from South Africa, whom are you looking
I think so.
at?
Shamsi will be interesting in Delhi pitch, but Delhi being a short ground in terms of batsmen, I'm looking for Klaasen. Klaasen has been in tremendous form. I mean, he's been bailing South Africa out of late. So I'm looking forward to that particular duo. Who are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to Quinton de Kock at top, as well as Aiden Markram at middle, and David Miller. All three have IPL experience. They know how to play in India. So playing spin, they can play spin, and quality spin also they can figure out.
Delhi has a notorious record of being one of the worst pitches in India.
Yeah.
I hope ICC has done a tremendous job, given Delhi Cricket Association a stern warning to prepare good competitive pitches.
And one more thing, Rabada is back in Delhi after a while.
That is going to be interesting watch. In terms of in other cricket news, the Asia Cup has been very fruitful for India. India are through to the finals.
Yeah.
Sorry, Asian Games. India are through to the finals, but there is a surprise finalist.
Afghanistan beat Pakistan. Afghanistan upset Pakistan.
And into the finals. Pakistan, it was supposed to be an India-Pakistan gold medal match.
Yeah.
But now Pakistan will play for the bronze medal.
Afghanistan's spin trio is too hot to handle. India will have a tougher challenge against Afghanistan. That's what I feel.
But the batting looks really strong.
Yeah,
really strong. I mean, the Indian bowling looked really weak. For me, the Nepal game was like horrendous.
Today, Avesh Khan didn't start also. Shivam Dubey was given new ball.
Yeah,
duties.
so that is what the bowling looks horrendous for India, but the batting looks like there's so many.
I saw the scorecard today. They played 4 spinners.
So it is going to be interesting again. Let's look forward to the gold medal match. So thank you guys for joining us. We are going to come live post at 10 p.m. every day. Today we had a technical issue, so that's why we had to come back again. So do forgive. A big sorry to all of you who have missed out on the first stream. But we'll come live. We'll stream the games. Do let us know if you want to watch. If you want us to start a watch along kind of a thing, because we are planning to start like the last 5 overs, death overs of the game. Would you be interested?
Nitty-gritty of the game.
Yeah, nitty-gritty of the game. That would be wonderful. In terms of having to join us, please do join us every match day after the match at around 10 p.m. That is when we will be going live. Do look out for our post. Say subscribe, hit the bell light icon, thereby you'll get the notification. And join us, do post us your questions. We'll be more than happy to answer them. Anything else?
Like, share and subscribe.
Please do like, share and subscribe if you like the video. And let's go
Fundamentals.
Thank you.